welcome to my channel, Maxine in the Mirror. Hi, I'm Maxine, and I cannot thank you enough for clicking on my video and for joining me. This is my very first video on YouTube, my inaugural video. Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. So here's what you can expect from me on this channel. I plan to do lots of hair reviews, wig reviews really, because I love wigs. I mean, they're just my passion. I have lots of them. And so I figured, why not share my favorites with you? I have so many that I have purchased because of all of the reviews that I've watched from some of my favorite folks on this channel. And lots that I've purchased that I have not even worn yet. I mean, honestly, between you and me, my collection is ridiculous. So that is why I'm here, to have fun on the other side of the camera. And so thank you so much for joining me on this inaugural video. And I hope you'll keep watching and you'll enjoy the content. Since this is my first video, I decided to go with something fun. I sometimes will wear colors that are eccentric. Maybe not too eccentric, but anyway, this to me is very eccentric. And I'm excited about it. It's a new company, at least new to me. Laude Company is the name, and it's owned by Bobby Boss, I found out, because I like to do research. I'm a bit of a nerd, so I found out that it is, Bobby Boss is the parent company, if you're so interested. Anyway, so this wig is the Kelly wig, and it is in the color OLRSBERRY, and it is just a beautiful wig. Can you see those colors? So it's raspberry, but it's got purple and some blues running in there and a bit of burgundy red. It's just a really, really pretty unit. So according to the care card, it says that it's a layered loose wave with baby hair. It is hand-tied, pre-plucked. We'll see about that, because we know that lately some of these claims have not been quite accurate. And it says that it's a stocking cap-based lace front. So that's my first time seeing language like that. So we're gonna find out together what that means, that it has baby hair and that it is heat safe. Let's see, what is it heat safe up to? I may have to come back to you on that because I'm not wearing my glasses to really see what it says. But it comes in a bunch of colors, but we'll talk about that later. So yeah, I'm going to put on Kelly and see what Kelly gives. Stay tuned. So here's the inside of the cap. Here's the lace, the scalp. So that's what it was referring to when it said stocking cap based lace front. I'd never heard that before, but this is what's in here. So it might end up being useful, or I may hate it. We'll see. I don't have an opinion yet, but I know that on some of the wigs that have had faux scalp, they haven't necessarily been my favorite, but not all of them have been a fail. So we'll see. Anyway, this has 2 combs in the front, a comb in the back, adjustable strap. So let's put her on and see what Kelly is giving in her natural state. Oh, she is small? Oh, no. Well, and she's going to be tighter right now because of the lace, which I think I need to cut. But, oh, I feel like a mermaid. I feel like a mermaid, or like some kind of goddess that should be like granting everyone's wishes, that we all are successful and happy and blessed. Does the hair have that power? Let me go ahead and cut this lace so we can get a better idea of what Kelly's looking like. I'm gonna have to take her off my head to cut her. right, so I'm gonna cut the lace off so we can get a better look at Kelly, and hopefully she's not as tight as she was feeling. I usually can't use the adjustable strap, so maybe, you know, that's also something I'm going to have to cut, but we'll see. So I'm going to use these fun pinking shears that I've seen so many of the YouTubers use, wig reviewers use. All right, I've got the lace cut. Let's see what Miss Kelly is giving. If it fits any better. Ooh. Y'all, I have such a big head. I mean, goodness gracious. So as you can see, I am fighting to get this thing on my head to sit properly. So I'm going to have to, and, you know, and my hair's not braided down. It's like in a boof, which is not helping. But I'm just gonna take this strap out because I know that this is not helping me either. So I have it sitting on my head, but this cap is real small. Oh my goodness. And it's not very, like if I try to, I won't be using any of the combs. So what I did do off camera was I added my wig grip because I could tell that this was going to be moving and sliding and acting a fool. So, you know, for this to be my first video, it's actually funny to me, but I'm not someone who quits. So I'm gonna figure out how to make it work. I may get to the end and say, leave Kelly alone, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and be fair and see first. I realize that this is very small, so if you have a very big head, you may be like, I'm gonna stay and watch the video because you're entertaining, it's your first video, and you wanna support. If you have a smaller head, and you might, you know, you're in the clear, I will say. But for us with those 23, 22s, and 23s, you might, I'm not even gonna say might, you will be struggling. So I am getting some shedding right away, but okay, first of all, y'all, look at the color. I mean, of course we're gonna get some shedding, but I don't think the shedding is really due to the wig. At least that's not fair for me to say right out the gate because I just cut the lace, and I actually cut a lot of the laces, you know, as you can see, because I don't like to have a lot of lace in the front, but I probably needed some more of it to make this wig fit better. And I don't fool with baby hair, you know, so I cut most of it off. So that's, you know, you got this little piece here and like a little piece there. So, all right, I'm going to attempt to style this. Feel free to laugh with me. back with Kelly, and ooh, Miss Kelly almost had me like, let's not even think about finishing this wig review. However, like I said, I'm not someone who gives up, and so here we are. So I had to hoist Kelly up a little bit so she's not quite at the very back of my neck, but that's okay. You know, she's lying flat still. So, and this is with me having like a hump because I did not braid my hair down and it's just, you know, kind of out, and I just put a cap on to try and flatten it as much as possible. So, you know, with that being, you know, known, you know, she's lying flat. I didn't have to put any heat on her. I mean, I guess I could have done a little bit here, but I didn't really see the need. Kelly's not the girl you put on when you're trying to look natural. I mean, this is, I mean, I guess you could certainly do this to your natural hair, but this is why we wear wigs, so we don't have to. So, you know, for me, I wasn't gonna go in and pluck. I mean, you can see that it's a little dense here in the hairline. It's not horrible, but I wouldn't say that it is actually pre-plucked. But, you know, we'll get into all of that in a moment. I think overall, like, what am I going to say about Kelly? I mean, I think she's pretty. I think she's, dare I say, I mean, I love the color purple, but I love that she's fun, right? So, you know, installing her, but she's fun because she's got all these fun colors in here. I mean, there's like a teal green, the purple, the blue. I mean, she's just pretty. All right, so I told you all from the stock card that this is Kelly. She is in the color OLRSBERRY. I'm not sure what the OL means. Yeah, if anybody knows, leave me a comment down in the comment section to let me know what does OL mean. Anyway, Kelly is in that raspberry color, and as I've been showing you, she's just filled with lots of actually really, really pretty colors, greens, purples, blues, and so it just it's giving me the feels. And the more I look at her, she's giving me the feels. Even though she gave me a hard time, she's giving me the feels. So she's a layered loose wave with baby hair. I cut out most of it. I'm glad I didn't cut all of it now. See, sometimes you just got to leave things alone, because this sort of did a natural little swoop and I left it. And I left it messy like this because I personally, even when with my natural hair, I mean, there's nothing swooping right now in this heat. But normally when I use edge control and I can do a little swoop, even then, like it's not really heavily defined because I don't like it heavily defined for my hair. So I like that this is sort of a messy swoop. What else can I tell you about Miss Kelly? Let's see. Says she's heat safe. I wouldn't test that. I mean, she probably is, but I wouldn't test that. I'm very leery about putting too much heat. If I do, it's on a very low setting with my hot comb, which I didn't have to use today, but it's on a very low setting just to sort of flatten out the top, but I didn't feel like I needed to do that. I like that it has a little bit of a lift up here. That works for me. So the texture on this wig is definitely silky. There is nothing yucky about her, but it's not that Barbie doll silky. It's actually a very nice silk. A nice silk. It's a nice silky feeling. And it's a good density. I feel like it's a natural density. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. It's a good density. Now, I will tell you that, oh girl is shedding. She is shedding. I said earlier I didn't want to say that she's a shedder out the gate because I did cut the lace, but you know, I brushed her and quite a bit of hair came out. And now I'm getting, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm getting some strands. And so, but for those of you who are longtime wig wearers, we already knew this, right? Like, we know that a wig with this much happening in here is going to be a shedder. And oh goodness, so what are my pros and cons on Kelly? Okay, well, let me start with the cons because I, like so many others, like to end on a high note. So my con is the cap is really small. It's really, really small. So you got to do some finessing if you decide to get her. I did cut out the inside strap and that helped. And yeah, I think, you know, let's see, what are my other cons? Well, she does shed, but it's a con, but it's an expected con because she is long. And oh, I didn't tell you the length. So I'm going to say that Kelly is probably sitting around 20 inches. So she's, you know, she's a good length. So tell me in the comments if you are feeling Kelly, if you're like, girl, I don't know about all them near colors. I get it. It's not for everybody. So like this video, comment, just say, hey, girl, hey, because I'm new on YouTube and could use the hey, girl, hey. And I appreciate you. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.